to. And if that happens, don't panic. Keep your gun down range. Hey everyone, John here from Trigger Finger Shooting, and today I want to talk to you about the proper personal protective equipment for when we're shooting. We want to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves and protecting our hearing and our eyesight from shooting. Obviously, shooting is lots of loud noises, and so we have to protect our hearing. And a good way to do that is with, you could have earmuffs like this, or you can have those little foam things that you insert into your ears. Personally, I like these guys, just my personal preference, because I can never seem to get those little spongy things to fit quite right in my ears. But these things, I can always get to fit right, and they work pretty well. So when you're checking out like earmuffs like this, be sure to check out the noise reduction rating on the label. So we have two different kinds here. This was a more expensive one, and this was actually a cheaper one. Both of these are electronic, and having electronic hearing protection is really nice because that way you can carry on a normal conversation with the people around you, and you can hear them. And if they have had hearing protection like these, they can hear you too. But then they shut off when it hears loud noises, and it protects your hearing from loud noises. But be sure to check out the noise reduction rating, and that's what would be on the label, an NRR rating. Just because it's more expensive doesn't mean the noise reduction rating is going to be higher. I know I bought these and probably paid $40 to $45 for these, and the noise reduction rating was about 23. And I got these for $30 at Walmart, and the noise reduction rating was 27 for these guys. So if I had to go out and do it all over again, I'll just buy these and maybe buy a couple pairs, because you can never have too many of these laying around for your friends that may need them as well. So hearing protection, got it. Second thing is protect those eyes. Want to make sure that you are able to protect your eyes from stuff if your gun explodes right in your hand and blows apart and gets shrapnel. Protect your eyes. Or if you're shooting, sometimes you get ricochets back. I've been at the range before, and I've seen people shooting steel targets, and people shooting steel targets with plus P ammunition, and that lead was just flying all right back at us. I know I got hit a couple times with just little pieces. I had one other guy at the range I saw, had one stuck in his face, and he just pulled it out, and it wasn't a big deal. It's just a tiny sliver of lead that ricocheted back at him. But you have to be careful of stuff like that and protect those eyes. Now this one happens to be yellow colored, and some say that brightens the colors a little bit. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know, but if you do shoot with some of these, it is kind of weird. You take them off later and everything seems to be more dull. So they might have a point. But clear is fine too. You can always use clear safety glasses as well. So hearing protection, safety glasses, those are the two big things that you talk about. One other thing you might want to consider is a good hat. So in this case, put your hat on, and this helps actually from having a hot brass get stuck right down there in between your safety glasses and your eyeball. So if you have a good hat on, if your shells are flying up in the air, they might bounce off your hat instead of getting stuck there in your glasses. Or it may actually help keep something from going down your cleavage if you have a low cut shirt on. So that's probably another recommendation. I would say, stick to something that has a higher collar on it, or just be prepared that you might get some hot brass going down your shirt. Now, if you do get something hot going down your shirt, grab it and go like this. If you have your gun in your hand, don't turn around and panic and because you got something hot on yourself. Pay attention to what you're doing and don't accidentally point your gun at other people around you at the range if something hot goes down your shirt. I actually was shooting next to somebody at the range one time, and this was qualifying for being a firearm instructor. And hot brass from my gun flew over to him, and landed in the back of his neck. And it was a cold day. It was really cold out. We were outside shooting, and it got stuck in the back of his neck. And he did a great job of not panicking when he got hit with the hot brass, down on the back of his neck. So be careful. It could happen to you too. So if you're shooting at the line, be careful that there might be, brass coming your way from somebody standing next to you. Chances are it's going to be from somebody on your left side because they kicked the brass off to the right. So be careful of that, and be prepared for hot brass maybe going down the back of your neck too. And if that happens, don't panic. Keep your gun down range, and either you might have to grab it, but make sure you keep your gun down range at all times. Either grab it here, or if it goes down your shirt here, grab it here, lean forward, so you don't burn yourself with some hot brass. Anyway, thanks everyone, and be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Be safe and shoot straight.